Will David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me, actually help you with your fitness? Now, this is a book that I've just finished reading myself, and I do really highly recommend it to anyone who's interested in fitness, mindset, that sort of genre. Now, the book itself is a New York Times bestseller with over 4 million copies sold, and I can see why. On the back, there's a little bit of a blurb telling you what the book's about. Basically, the start of it, talking about his childhood and his upbringing and the tough times he went through, which really shaped him in his adult life. Now, David Goggins is a retired Navy SEAL who completed many army trainings and so many 100-mile marathons. He's a very good endurance athlete, has some crazy stories. He's got his podcasts out there. Go check him out if you don't know, but I'm sure you've already heard of him if you're watching this video. Now, while the book itself doesn't actually give you set techniques on how to improve in your fitness, whether this is bodybuilding or you're more interested in the cardio side of things, which is probably more what David Goggins is actually known for. Like I said, there's not much telling you, do this type of running or this type of training to improve your running, or this diet, or this resting technique. Not so much of that in this book. What it does cover extremely well, this book, is the mindset and how to build an iron mindset which will get you through all the challenges you have in your life. Now, in this book, he talks a lot about his upbringing and the hard times he went through. And instead of letting this get to him and making him turning into a nobody, he uses this to fuel himself when performing to make sure he reaches the most potential he can get. Now, he uses many techniques that he explains in this book. I won't go into detail in all of them, as I don't want to ruin it for you guys. But one of them, one that I think that sticks out the most, is his cookie jar analogy. Essentially, what this is he treats your brain as a cookie jar. And when you're struggling, whether this is to do during a cardio event, like running, or whether it's weightlifting, you always have more in the cookie jar. And the cookies represent sort of past traumas and events that you want to pluck out the jar to use as fuel to drive you towards achieving your main goal. Now, like I said, I recommend anyone to read this book, especially if you're into fitness or the cardio side of things especially, as it will transform your life. And I'm not joking when I say that. After reading this book, I was a lot more disciplined with my running especially. Not just my weightlifting as well, but other things in life, such as recording videos for you guys, and much more. So go check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description. It's not sponsored, so I'm not going to be making money off of it, so don't worry about that. I just really highly recommend you go read this book, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.